If you're watching this video right now, I need you to stop scrolling for the next 9 minutes, because what I'm about to share with you might be the exact thing that has been blocking your money, your peace, and your freedom your entire life. And the wild part? It's not what you think. It's not about working harder. It's not about a new side hustle. It's about one single inner shift that changed everything for me, and that I recently watched change everything for someone else too. Before we go any further, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell, because by the end of this video, I'm going to give you a simple exercise you can do tonight that could start shifting your reality within days. Let's begin. I want to be completely honest with you. For years, I lived in lack. Not because I didn't work hard. I worked incredibly hard. But because inside of me, there was a silent block, a pattern running underneath everything I did. And that pattern was judgment. I judged the people closest to me for their money mistakes, and in doing so, I kept myself chained to the very same energy I despised. Let me tell you what happened, because I think you'll see yourself somewhere in this story. There was a man in my family, I won't say exactly who struggled badly with money his whole life. He gambled. He made reckless choices. And I judged him constantly. In my mind, I built a whole story about how irresponsible and unconscious he was. I criticized him in my thoughts almost daily. What I didn't realize back then is a truth that Florence Scovel Shinn wrote about nearly a century ago. Whatever you constantly observe with strong emotion, you eventually magnetize into your own experience. Judgment isn't a neutral act, it's a vibration, and vibrations always return home. Sure enough, life humbled me. There came a season where everything fell apart financially. No income, no savings, debts piling up like a wall I couldn't climb. And in that season of struggle, I didn't understand yet that I wasn't a victim of circumstances. I was living out, almost line for line, the same energetic pattern I had judged in someone else. Louise Hay used to say that every symptom in our outer life is simply information, a mirror showing us where our thinking needs to heal. My empty bank account wasn't punishment. It was feedback. So let me ask you something, right here, right now. Pause the video for a second if you need to. Is there someone in your life, a parent, a sibling, an ex-partner, that you silently judge for how they handle money? Sit with that question honestly. Because Neville Goddard taught something extraordinary. The outer world is simply a screen reflecting your inner assumptions. If you assume lack, judgment, or not enough, reality has no choice but to project that assumption back at you as circumstance. Here's where the shift happened for me. Instead of continuing to judge, I made a decision. I decided to consciously replace criticism with gratitude. Not fake, forced gratitude, but a genuine, felt appreciation. I began saying quietly, "Thank you for existing. Thank you for the lessons. I release you to your own journey." I stopped mentally rehearsing what that person had done wrong, and I started rehearsing appreciation instead. Joseph Murphy called this impressing the subconscious mind. Because your subconscious doesn't argue with you, it simply acts on whatever feeling you feed it most consistently. And something remarkable began to happen. Not overnight, but steadily. Opportunities that had felt stuck for months suddenly started moving. Doors that had been closed for years quietly opened. And within that same season, an unexpected sum of money I had done nothing extraordinary to earn, came in from a source I never anticipated. It wasn't magic. It was alignment. My inner world had changed, so my outer world had no choice but to follow. Now let me tell you about someone else this happened to. A young woman who reached out to me not long ago and asked to stay anonymous. Her story moved me so deeply that I have to share it with you. She told me her parents had been separated for years, and there was deep, old resentment toward her father. Her family was going through real hardship, financial struggle, a brother battling addiction, heaviness in the home. She had started a daily practice of gratitude and forgiveness, something she'd been learning from teachers like Neville Goddard and Louise Hay. And little by little, she found the courage to forgive her father, not to excuse what happened, Forgiveness was never about that, but to release herself from carrying it. She told him, for the first time in years, "I love you." Within days, she said it was around 2 weeks, her father showed up at the house. Out of nowhere, he brought her mother a portion of money from the sale of a property they had once shared. It arrived at the exact moment her family desperately needed it. Around the same time, her brother finally agreed to get help. She wrote to me and said, "The unexpected money arrived. Thank you." And when I read that message, I sat there stunned, because it was my own story, echoed back to me in someone else's life. This is not a coincidence. This is law. This is how consciousness works. So here's a question for you to really sit with. What are you currently judging in your life that might actually be a mirror of something inside of you asking to be healed? Take a breath. Let the answer come, even if it's uncomfortable. Growth always starts with an honest look inward. I want to give you a simple exercise right now, something you can do tonight before bed. Step 1. Write down the name of one person you have resentment toward, especially around money, responsibility, or lack. Step 2. Write this sentence and really feel it as you write it. I forgive you. I release you. Thank you for existing in my life. You don't need to feel warm and fuzzy instantly. Just stay with the words. Feeling follows repetition. Step 3. For the next 7 nights, before you fall asleep, silently repeat, I am grateful. Money flows to me easily and unexpectedly. I release judgment, and I welcome abundance. Neville Goddard taught that the state you fall asleep in is the state that gets impressed most deeply into your subconscious, because in sleep, your critical, doubting mind steps aside. That's it. That's the whole exercise. Simple, but not always easy, because releasing judgment means releasing the story that made you feel right about someone else being wrong. But freedom was never found in being right. Freedom is found in being at peace. Here's the deeper truth underneath everything I'm sharing today. Money is never really about money. Money is a mirror of your relationship with worthiness, trust, and flow. When you hold resentment, you are, energetically, holding a closed fist, and a closed fist cannot receive. The moment you open your hand in forgiveness, you are also opening it to receive. This is why Florence Scovel Shinn used to say, the universe operates through the law of giving and receiving. Flow has to move in both directions, and judgment is what jams the pipe. I also want you to know this doesn't mean staying in unhealthy situations, or that forgiveness means agreeing with harmful behavior. Forgiveness is not about the other person at all. It is entirely, 100%, about freeing yourself. Let me ask you one more question before we close. If your bank account and your relationships today are a direct reflection of your inner beliefs, what belief would you need to release to finally feel abundant? Write that answer in the comments below. I read every single one, and I promise you, your answer might help someone else watching this exact video today. Before you go, I want you to remember why we're really here. You are not broken. You are not behind. You have simply been living out old patterns that were never truly yours to begin with. Patterns passed down, absorbed, repeated without question. But the moment you become conscious of them, you gain the power to change them. That is the whole secret. Not hustle, not luck, consciousness. So today, choose one person to forgive. Choose one judgment to release. Choose gratitude, even before you have proof it's justified. Because gratitude is not a reaction to good circumstances. It is what creates them. If this video spoke to you, please give it a thumbs up right now. It truly helps this message reach more people who need it today. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because every week I share more real stories and practical tools rooted in the teachings of Neville Goddard, Louise Hay, Joseph Murphy, and the timeless law that your word and your feeling creates your world. And in the comments, tell me, who are you forgiving tonight? I love you, I believe in you, and I'll see you in the next video.